Thank you for purchasing the grade 11 talking textbook. In this recording, we would like to show you how you can get maximum benefit out of the use of this talking textbook. What you'll do obviously to begin is to click on proceed. Immediately after that, a page will open that contains an alphabetical list of all the chapters in the textbook. And you can then go through this list and choose the chapter that you want to learn about more about. Say for instance you want to go to the laws of exponents. You'll then just click on the laws of exponents and the chapter itself will open up in front of you. The complete chapter from the textbook, laws of exponents, right through all the examples, the theory, the examples, all the way to the end where you've got the exercises, right until the end of the chapter, until you're finished with it. But then, just to show you also, we have anticipated that you might have certain questions about some of the text. For instance, that first line where it says a to the power of n is equal to a times a times a times by n factors of a. What do you mean? That might be a question that you have. Alternatively, this whole thing containing the diagram with the power, they say, please explain to me what is being said here, or the exponential laws. A is bigger than 0, m and n elements of z. What are all these things in brackets? The next one, please explain these laws with some examples. You've got those exponential laws. You might have that exact same thought coming into your mind when you read those sentences. You might say, I've got no idea what's cooking here. So what you can then do is just to click on that catchphrase, and an audiovisual video or an AVV will open where you can actually see and hear the tutor explaining to you exactly what is being said there. The nice thing about these AVVs is that you'll get right to the end with an audio-visual explanation, but once you get to the end, you can actually just press the play button again and watch it over and over again. Go back, press play, go back, press play, over and over again. Once you're done with this recording, you can go back to the previous page and then proceed with the chapter, and you'll see all these little catchphrases as we go along. Then we have examples. We have taken you through every single example in the textbook as well. You can just click on the example that you don't understand, the progress from step 1 to step 2, such as for instance in that one. And once you're done with it, you can go to the next one and click on it again and click on it again. After the examples, normally we have the exercise for you where you now need to test whether you understand what is being dealt with in this chapter. But before you look at the memorandums of these questions, just click on that picture there to get the questions in PDF format. You'll see there's a PDF document that you can print, take a pen and the paper and try and do them yourself. Once you're done, you can just go back to the chapter itself and then you can click on the question. If you understood it, then you can proceed to the next one, but if you haven't understood it, then you can go and listen to the complete explanation of what to do with every single question of this textbook. Then you have also got the menu on the left hand side. So just move your mouse over the menu and you'll see it popping out to the right. We've got overviews of chapters for you, for most of the chapters, where you can then go through a complete explanation of what this chapter is all about. There is an online mathematics institute where if you are connected to the internet, you can just click on the online mathematics institute and it will take you through to a website called the Future Online Mathematics Institute, as you can see opening up in front of us there. And you can then just click there to go to the institute, and you'll see that in this mathematics institute you have got two frames, the main frame, and then inside it is a subframe where you've got all the articles and videos and everything else that you may want to read, that you might find interesting. We continuously add new things to this online institute. It's for your benefit, it's for free. Go and visit it often just to see some interesting things that are happening in the field of mathematics, and especially the online virtual world of mathematics. If you require more help over and above the information that we have provided for you on the CD, you can make use of the panic button. The panic button have two options. One would be the Tutor Buddy or the Math Magics options that you can download similar AVVs as the ones that you are experiencing on the CD from the internet. Or if you need assistance live with a tutor, it might be the night before a test, or you've got homework and you need to speak to somebody directly live in a virtual classroom, you can get the eTutor player. All the information is there for you when you just go to that button, do you require more help? Obviously, exponents would be part of a bigger group of chapters. So you can just click there on related chapters to see the chapters that deal with the laws of exponents. In this case, from this textbook, operations with surds and the exponential function. So when you click, say for instance, on the exponential function, the chapter dealing with that opens up, and again you are back to the diagrams, questions, examples, whatever might be relevant to that specific chapter. And then the last one that in this specific chapter would be the keywords. So when you go on to the keywords, you'll get an alphabetical list of all possible keywords that we have identified that you may never understood or have understood, or that you may encounter throughout this textbook, and you may want to find out exactly what it means. Say for instance, you've never understood quite what an asymptote is. You just click on that keyword, asymptotes, and it will open up with an AVV explaining to you audiovisually exactly what an asymptote is. Then just to take you back right to the beginning, where we had the alphabetical list of the chapters, right at the beginning at the index page, where you chose your chapter from the alphabetical list. If you want to see how this whole textbook fits together, you can go there to the flow chart of the book. And when you click there, you'll see the different different categories of the textbook subdivided into their chapters. And then again, you see there's the laws of exponent. It falls under exponents. There we have surds. So when you want to go to exponents, you can again just click there, and it will take you to exactly the same page where we've been before.